What up, though, man? Live from Vegas, my man Makell Bird, Mactown representing. Heavy in the independent rap game, man. He got a lot of game for you cats. So I decided to cut into him, man, and let him drop his 5 tips for indie artists.
And just to show you how hood I keep it, I wrote my 5 tips, the bullet points at least, right here on this paper. Alright, so first off is, as far as independent artists go, your approach, your attitude is what I'm going to say matters the most. If somebody hits you up wanting to do business and you're real standoffish and you're real defensive and you got your guards up and you don't trust nobody, well, guess what? You don't trust nobody, you're not ever going to make any money. That's first and foremost. So let your guard down a little bit and let some real business people hit you up. You know, game recognizes game. So if it's bullshit, it's bullshit. If it's real, it's real. And I'll leave it at that. Point number 2 I want to make. Content creation. Create as much as you can. Because you never have any idea like what's going to hit and what ain't. You know what I mean? As far as the general public takes your records. So I just say, don't be lazy. You know what I mean? Just get out there, make as much music as you can, and just wait for the gold to strike, so to speak. Third point I want to make is connecting. You can't be a lazy motherfucker, man. It's 2012. You got to get your ass on the internet. You got to get on Twitter, get on Facebook, get a blog, get on YouTube. You got to connect to these people out here on the internet. It's a global market. You can't not be a part of it. You know what I mean? You can't afford to not be a part of a global market. But if you're not willing to get off your lazy ass and make those connections that you need to make, whether it's internet, phone, or whatever, then don't expect to go nowhere. Plain and simple. Point number 4 is your drive. Again, here we go with the lazy shit. And I say the lazy shit because I know so many lazy motherfucking artists. Great music, never go anywhere with it because they're lazy. You gotta have drive. Point number 4, drive. You can't give up. Guess what? You ain't going to get a deal in a year. You ain't going to get a fucking deal in 5 years. It might take you a decade to get some shit popping. And that's with steady work. So don't expect nothing to happen for you to overnight. I think that's probably an artist's biggest mistake, is thinking that some shit's going to happen overnight. It ain't going to happen for about a decade. So be prepared to work. And for 5th and final point is your fans. You got to be connected with your fans. You got to be honest with your fans, if not anybody else. Because your fans are the ones who are going to spot the bullshit before anybody. And the worst thing you could do is sit here and go back on something you said. You know what I mean? If you've made certain obligations and certain promises to your fans, and then you go back on that, or, as we discussed earlier about being real, you do something that's against your own moral code, well, guess what? Now you've turned a fan into a hater. And you don't want that, because that's the worst hater of all, because they know your ass in and out. You know what I'm saying? They've been watching you from day one. And that's it. That's Makell Bird's 5 tips for independent artists.